recording, and there we go. And we're back with some more Factorio from last week. Or, well, yes. Yeah, I said that right, okay. Let's see if I can remember. I don't want this pistol. Go drop it in. I believe I had a box up here to drop stuff off in. And just drop you over here. And there we go with that. Okay, so it looks like pollution's okay for now. We started the beginning of our bus over here. Why are you only placing on one side? Oh, I guess that's two. It just, I can see the thing. And I believe we were getting copper started at this point, if I remember correctly. I think I have enough to get this other side done. I had almost enough. Can I craft some more? No, I need a whole bunch of stone. Let's go grab some of that. And while we were walking, if I had actually some copper plates, I could just do this. Well, I go grab the stone, make me all the yellow inserters that you can. Down that volume slightly. And you're out of coal. That's not exactly how I meant to do that. And then, I don't have enough for that? Okay. I'm gonna want a box just, here. Place it up by the power line. Just for placing coal into a box. 3 stacks of coal, just so I can pick it up easier. So I can run around. There we go with that. And I guess while we wait for those to be made, we can start placing these down. Okay. Messed up there. Oh. Standing in the spot that I need to be. Okay, and that'll get some copper going there. We're getting along. I guess I can get this down to the bust at this point. Now, obviously, this is all going to get moved around eventually. This is just temporary. There. I think only 2 lines of copper. I may regret that. Actually, I want 2 spaces in here. Nope, not like that. There. Then there. Then that. Okay, so that started over there. Right. Is there any more research I can do? I can get some shooting speed going. Seems like a good idea. You don't have enough coal coming in. Really? Do I have any more mines? Got those, but I do not want to use those. Give me a couple more of those because I'm going to want them. Let me drop off the burner mines. At this point. Okay, then we get those, what's the eyedropper one? Is it eye? I mean, they're right here. Ah. Got stuck again. So those are all loaded up. Just waiting for some coal to get down here. Get those started. And I have some additional mines. So let's get at least a couple more started up over here. Probably the last one over here. I have to reorient this whole thing, but we have a whole bunch of bullets being made down here. And transport belts. So, what's our pollution like? Do I have to clear this nest that I can see on my screen? The moment it's telling me no. One thing I do want to do is I want to run some power down to the bus. More of these poles too. Then along the bus like this. Then I have radars here somewhere, right? No, I don't. Give me a couple of those. I also have a whole bunch of copper ore that I do not want. That clears up all that. I want some more actual copper plates. That should do quite nicely. Now make me just a whole bunch of power pines. And then I should have my radars at this point. Little bit overlapping cover. A little bit of cover like this. We should be able to see what's going on. All right. So next is what? Jesus, this thing is inconvenient. So let's get our basic actual transport belt and inserter production going, I believe, at this point. Although maybe we'll do I could do circuits down here, actually. Wish I had something better to clear away trees than just chopping them down. No grenades yet. With that in mind, pick up all those. Oh, I could, I need steel for that. Yeah, let's get some electronics down here, the green circuits. How much would it be? I've heard that shotguns are good about clearing the trees. So let's see about actually using that. Alright. I can see why some people like these. Need a whole bunch of copper for it, though. Alright, it's not the greatest. I think of far better methods. But if you don't have access to grenades yet, this works out just fine. Okay, so this should be relatively enough. We may get this line to go sideways and then meet back in. But the idea here is another 2 lines of green circuits over here. Yeah, I know. Factorio just sucks all the time. Let's see. But game, yeah, I know. I'm kind of the same way. Real life, I couldn't get up to go and do any of this, but in a Factorio, I'll build an entire factory in, you know, a night and not thinking anything of it. Plan out every step, get it all to look pretty and nice. Let's see. How many assemblers do I have? The answer is probably I need more. I need more. Except mine. It is Factorio is one of those games that seems a lot more complicated, but if you can go through it with someone, it sometimes gets a lot easier. I have no big brain. I'm sure you're more than capable of getting some done. If not, then, you know, we can figure this out together. I've done it once before, but I was all the way to launching a satellite once before. It was interesting. I wish I had done it better. And there's a lot of things I went back and, like, stop making so many shotgun shells. I don't need those. A lot of things I went through and I'm like, yeah, I could have done that way better than I did. I have some assemblers, right? Need to get those located down here. Yeah. So we're gonna go with a pattern like this. Working on making green circuits right now. So copper, green circuit. Nope, this is supposed to be copper. Copper wire. This pattern here. A little compact design, and we'll just that sucks. I can't use less power poles to do this. Let's see. That and that and that. All right. So there you go with that. Bring this line over here. How do I want to do this? You frequently factories way. I mean, you're not wrong. There is a definite commentary going on there. And yeah, this game essentially you play as the evil industrialist. You play as the bad guy, which, you know, honestly, it's not. I mean, video games often you sometimes play as the bad guy to get a more interesting perspective. Doesn't mean the bad guy's right at any point. But in this way, it's a very different one. You're the bad guy, but you're an industrialist. Still a bad guy at times, because, I mean, you're destroying another planet. Evident by all the water turning green and the trees dying. Alright, I'm losing focus on what I'm doing here. Like this, then I rotate that. Yeah, okay, now we get it. But yeah, I mean, like, I play Hoi 4, and one of the most interesting countries to play is Nazi Germany in there, because they get to start all the wars and they get to do all the fun stuff in a war game. You play as the United States, you don't get to do all that because you're a democratic nation, and democratic nations don't start mass wars without reasons. Well, they shouldn't. Pray again today because I played in like 3 years. Yeah, it's one of those games you're like, I should definitely play it, but also it's going to literally consume all my time. And so it's like, do I have the time to play Factorio? Got stuck there. Yeah, you're probably right. Now, how do I do that? Still new to this. That's not it. No. Nah. click on their name, press the ban. No, that opens a link there. Add friend, whisper, block. Oh, I blocked it. I don't know if that's the right move. Doesn't say ban, but also says report. Well, it shouldn't pop up again, at bare minimum. Back to our game here. So we're going to get this to go this way, and you're actually going the wrong direction. Blocking doesn't work. There it is. Thank you. It's the big circle with the line through it. Thanks so much. I guess thumbs up over here, not to the screen. Right. Get the copper going over here. And then we can start making our green circuits. You and you. Oh god. The craziness. The belt craziness. The spaghetti has started. Completely covering this up. There we go. And then for the iron. I'm gonna need some more of these splitters. That way, that way, that way. Not doing any homework or staying up till 3 a.m. Yeah, that's a Factorio day. Nothing else happens. I don't know. I love it when everything gets stuck and you just start walking without control. Also, I need a whole bunch of these. Which, if I had some iron plates, it would work out. Give me a whole bunch more fast inserters. In fact, stop a couple of these splitters. Oh, my copper's not flowing because you're going the wrong direction. So we're going to get that down here. I mean, I could get it started with yellows, but it seems kind of pointless. So the last game. Were you going for any of the achievements or just playing it for fun? Because I understand both. It's like you play Factorio one time through and you get all the trains. All the train. Yeah, the trains are fun. This is a train map because I don't think I play on anything else but that. Always play with the trains. Always play for fun. Yeah. Sometimes it's almost like meditation sometimes. You just zone out and play Factorio. I should have... I'm going to have to reorganize this thing down here at the bottom later, but for now, this works. Okay, so... No, that's not right. Nope. And there we go for that. And let's get these all working. You get all the achievement. That's one of the things I really love about Factorio. When you install different mod packs and things, it resets the achievements so you can get them all over again. I'm sorry, but any game that doesn't do that should, definitely. So you have, you know, even more reason to play the mods. Is because you get a little pat on the back each time you do it. Try to get some lights in here so people can actually see what's going on. I'm sure these overlap like crazy. Alright. So we got a little bit going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. That should probably be fine for now. This was getting set up so that we could do our infrastructure, the belts and the inserters. I like a mod that makes the game harder. Achievements so you can... Yeah. At someday, the objective is to eventually play the Bobs and Angels mods. Someday, I'm gonna lose it and just go nuts with that, and I know it's gonna make me angry as heck, but it's also kind of like, if you can do it, an amazing achievement. I'm sure they've gotten an update since the last time I've seen someone play any of the Bobs and Angels ones. Yeah, let's get the shotgun, clear some of these trees. Here's the thing, I think that's not far off from when Factorio was actually made. It's a pretty old game at this point. I mean, it technically released only recently, but it's been in the works for like ever. Which, you know, is great because they listen to people about what was wrong, what worked better, and make good updates. Like, if there was a mod that everyone would use and you just wouldn't play without, there's a pretty good chance that it was going to end up in the next update just being a core feature of the game, because you couldn't play the game without that type of mechanic in there. Which, you know, is good. It really shows well that the game devs actually listened to their audience. That they knew what they were talking about, and that was... No, I just like seeing that. I don't know, I trailed off from that thought there, so you can ignore it if you think I sound crazy. Chop a couple trees, because that's still how we're using our power lines. I wish trees did more than just, you know, clog up your power. In one of the mods, you turn them into resin for circuit boards. I always thought that was a cool idea. I mean, then you have to get tree farms, though. Although it could act like solar, forcing you to expand your base to be large so you can actually get a tree farm in there. Alright, so we're going to do belts first. Now, the way I usually do it, or the way I've seen people do it, and why I do it this way. I mean, how do I usually do it? I remember when Factorio first came out, 20 euro. It's like, how long ago was it? It was, 'cause I wasn't even really watching Let's Plays when I think Factorio first started. I only found out about this game later, but it feels like it's been a long time. Oops. The iron line got messed up over here at some point. Just correct this while I try to remember how I usually set up my belts. I made it worse. There we go. Let's see. So I'm going to want some gear producers, because these things eat gears like crazy. Let's say 6. We're going to set up 6 gear producers, which these are not in the right spot to actually do that. Okay. talking about the before the beta version came out? No? I'm not sure what the no is about, but oh, not before. So are we talking the, I guess the best way to put this was, are we talking the 1.0 release or before that? Because that's the best way I can understand it. Because I owned Factorio before the 1.0 release. I think I said that right. I'm not entirely sure. Before 1.0. Okay. Yeah. We're going to need a separate, dedicated iron line for this. So we're going to want a split here. .12 or something like that. Oh wow! So you've had it for a while. That's 0.1.02. 1 point. Oh, there's our research. Surprised me there for a second. Get the last only red research going here. Yeah, that was a while ago. Of course, I mean, we just went through the year of nothingness, so who knows how long it actually was. I don't like the UI changes they did. Some of them make sense. Some of them, people got used to the old one, so I can understand. Generally, I don't think there's anything, like, really bad with it. It does give far more of a spacey feel to it. With like an industrial overtones into it. So if you're going for like the evil capitalist idea, that kind of fits with this UI. Okay, so these are all going to be gears. No, that's not what that was supposed to be. Gears. Here, drop some lights. We're going to power those up in a minute. And then the next part is clear some more trees. Oh, yes. I hate how it gets stuck. I don't know why it does that. When I can eventually get grenades, this is going to be far less annoying. Days laying in my bed. Factorio's vids for like. See, I know exactly what that means. I got on like kicks of Factorio ones. It was great when you were watching someone release them day by day and you get a little update each time, but then also just binging them at another time. They were great. Factorio vids are weird though because it's like, well, I mean, it's kind of like watching Minecraft videos. There's no major enemy, there is no objective or plot line. It's just a zen building feel to it. And it's great. And then you set your own objectives, like, I'm going to do this achievement, or I'm going to conquer this mod. Okay. So this should be enough. Hopefully we can get our inserters next to this. So, you are going to be moved over slightly, I think. And you are going to be undergrounds. You are going to be regular transport belts. That's only 2, isn't it? Yeah. So, farther over. There. There. Put a marker because I'm gonna get it wrong again. There. Regular transport belts. And then splitters. I think we're gonna clear out a nest when this all gets set up. So besides gears, you need iron plates. It's the only other input you need. Do other ones? You need iron plates, you need iron plates. So I have to run an iron line through here. It's been a while. I gotta remind myself how this all works. Oh, you don't need the actual gears. Huh. Okay. There and there. There. We're gonna put you there. So then it goes this way. There. There. He says apprehensively. And then you're going to want to grab in from here, in from here. You need gears, right? No, you also do not need gears. Alright. We'll change the numbers on these other boxes up here. The only thing missing from this game make it the most perfect industrial simulator is a child labor force. Well, I mean, if you consider the robots your children, then there you go. I mean, they are kind of cute and adorable. Although I gotta play with that giant spider robot that's been running around in the Factorio open, or the main menu. There's the words I was looking for. It's like a big giant spider robot that climbs over things. I gotta try that at some point. Because, come on, giant spider robot? You don't need a one there. You guys do need... you need iron plates. You're gonna need iron plates. Okay. So besides getting the iron plates up here, which will be the next, I think this is pretty much ready. We'll be able to turn this on here in a second. And it's designed so that when we get the next tier, I can just put them on top of this. So let's get power along here. So I can see where I messed up. Because I guarantee you I did. Oh, come on. Here we go with that. We'll go with that. Get some lights in here. And then iron plates, right. The last one I need to hook up. Okay. I'm pretty sure it was almost all hooked up. I was almost there. Get a couple more splitters going on, because I will use literally all of these. That'll go up there, and then this, you're going to be raised to, I don't know, 4 stacks. 2 stacks of both the splitters and the undergrounds. Alright, there we go. So we have, almost. You need circuits. That's right. Like, thought there was one other step, and there is. These. So yeah, speaking of mods that were added in, I believe the mod that removes the belts here, like this, or that used to be a mod, and it was added in because everyone would play with it, and you just wouldn't play without it. But you know, it's cool to see the devs actually watching the community and going, oh, so this is what they want. Just adding it into the base. There. And then that. And like this. And there we go. Alright, now for inserters. Double check our pollution over here. No, we look good for right now. I gotta mess with nuclear at some point. Clear a couple more trees. What I wouldn't give for grenades. Oh, come on. So. We don't need nearly as many gears for this one, so I think I'm just going to set up 2. In fact, I'm going to piggyback off this line over here. Do I want to do that? Nah, we'll just run another line up. Just the cost of the splitters. We'll probably use this line also for the iron that's needed with the inserter production. So you're going to be gears, and you're going to be gears. You're going to light, because all the lights. And then, how does this go? You need the yellow ones, you need the yellow ones, you do not. You need the blue ones. The yellow ones need gears, iron plates, and electronics. We'll go with that. Bring this up. And we're just going to split off some electronics from this. Because there's no way that the splitters need that many. Yeah, and I got a fairly large amount of area to work with. And I'm going to need a couple reds. How fast do you produce? Oh, 0.5, so yeah. Actually, you're going to go into a box first. The other ones are going to get produced. Okay, so... yeah, let's go with red next. Do you need... no. You do not need more electronics. We're going to set a limit of 2 stacks. And 1 stack for the reds. Right. Works better if you actually connect them. Okay, so that's that, and now I need to get the fast inserters. Ones we really need. Speed doesn't matter super much for all these, so perfectly fine. Slowing it down just a tad. You do need additional electronics. So you're going to need that, and then there, and for the fast, inserters like that. And get 3 stacks going there. You gonna keep up, or do I need to put more over here? I think it's keeping up because these boxes are going to fill up and they're going to stop consuming gears. Okay, so we now have inserters. We now have belts. All our basics are set up. Nope, I don't mean to pick up a whole bunch of stuff. I think we can go tear down our electronics and we can start working on setting up the green and red one. Green and red combination so we can get science going. Oh, you actually have science still going here. I thought you were out. It just takes a long time. Double check all our mining. Double check the pollution. So where is grenades? Because I'm going to want those. There, right there. I can literally get it with green and red. So we're going to do that. Do I want to belt some coal to the bus? I think I do. Just one line, but I think it'll be a good idea. Change these, change these. The blueprint system? Yeah, that's great. Because you're like, I've done this in the other game. Why can't I just grab it from there? Well, in truth, you can. Whoever came up with that idea was a genius. Because it then lets you, even though you play it multiple times through, you don't lose the progress from one time to another. Not to mention the scale that sometimes you have to build to. Music too loud? share the blueprints. Yeah, that creates a whole community of people. It was great because it created community involvement, creates the fan, and then you get this whole fans of the game kind of thing, and great. So we got a little bit of coal joining the bus down here for eventual use somehow. Not sure how. I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake, but it also then gives us options. Green and red, right. I got rid of the old main menu background. Yeah, they did. Although I have to say, I kind of like the animations of some of them. They have one of the ones where you're chasing one of the insects across the screen. It goes to one side of the screen, then you goes to the guy running the other direction as a giant swarm chases him. I'm like, it's kind of old, cartoony, funny, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty funny. But no, that old artwork was amazing. The big factory with all the details. I remember that thing. It's beautiful. Feeling like... Yeah. Again, like that old background was like a mural or something you would see in like the old industrial city or something. It was just so beautiful. But it had also been around for, you know, years at that point. So I can understand why they changed it. I can also understand the resentment some people have. Let's bring the other line up here. Yeah, it's 2 gap. Okay, there's that. Alright, so there's that and that. So, yeah, make me all those science slabs. I'm changing the game version. Which one are you going back to? So first science. 5 seconds. So I need 10. 0.17. I remember that one when it first came out. I was quite happy with that update. So. And then I'm going to need 12 for that one for 2 science per second. So. Perfect. Let's see. Yeah, I think we should do it up here. I'll put the science labs over here or something. Does mean a lot of belts, but I now have something automatically making belts, so I'm not as worried. So 5 there. There. All right, there's that. Takes 5 seconds. So yeah, I remember. I'm only going to need 1 gear producer for this. In fact, I can probably just wrap it around. Like, let's go down 1 more. That, and then copper on this line, get iron on this one. I have not played since 2015. There's updates there too. If it's been since 2015 since you played, although those are mostly smaller, I believe. Although lava may look different to you. I forget when they did that update and they changed the lava and everyone was like, "What? Why?" Or something like that. Although I think if you go back to 2015, yeah, it probably was far enough back. Alright, there goes for that last research. That was the last red one. Let me make sure. This one goes up there, yeah. Redstone computers. See, I gotta watch a whole Let's Play about how to build those kind of things. I've only slightly dabbled in Minecraft, but just trying to contemplate how to make those things. Just, I don't even understand the basics yet. No, not what I wanted. There. Right, I should run power up. Right, I didn't get these going. Go pick up some more inserters. Oh. The machine works better when you tell it what it needs to make. And provide it with power. Pick up some more inserters. Okay, so even though you're confused. I mean, it'll be like your first Factorio experience again. Jumping in and going, wait, how does this work? I mean, that's at least how my first Factorio experience went. Like, I've seen people do this, but still not sure. No, I want to lose space. 5. Let's make it 6. I'm gonna grab the other 2 from the other spot. Go deconstruct my old science facility.